Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Texas A&M Aggies. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Porter. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. He's got a receiver wide open here. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Testing the right side here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, when I see these wrinkles on the first drive of the game, I can't help but credit the defensive coordinator, that defensive staff, because the game plan is already working. They get that guy, and he's in a position to make a play in the backfield, and he's able to do so early in this game. That is a big-time play.
And he's brought down there.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now
aggressive call on the opening play. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. A massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line. Enemy territory. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Powering through a tackle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, I think they need to be aggressive here. What does a field goal really give you? It doesn't give you anything, but you've got a chance right here to tie this football game up with a score. You've got to take that chance.
He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
You've got 1st and goal as a quarterback. You do not want to take this big of a loss. Now they're forced into an obvious passing situation. Remember, in a situation like this, you can throw the football away, and it doesn't have to be out of bounds towards the sideline. You can throw it out of the back of the end zone and live to snap it another down.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to pass. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first down, it's play action. Now rolling out to his left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Solid pass rush here, and as the quarterback has to leave the pocket out to his left, remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play. That is way too difficult of a throw. I'd rather see him try to get something completed underneath and just get this ball moving forward.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. Got an opening here. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Dropping back, it's Reed. Here comes the pressure. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing that wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff running right.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Trying to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He's got space. Tackle down. Run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
From the shotgun, drops back. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He's got the force and still going. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And here's that wrinkle. The in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. It's past the 35. Look out. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Aggies. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joe, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now this
pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's got a crease. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That big gain gets the first, and that'll be the last play before our 2-minute timeout. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly here in great position to get points. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, that is a frustrating situation for a quarterback. Your guy just flat drops it on the outside. Here's what you got to do. You go up to your teammate and you tell him, listen, I'm coming back to you. You got to build his confidence because no one feels worse than he does at this point.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Reed. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Irish. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with a score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Aggies will have to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. He's in the clear. Will not be brought down. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
This tight end is an absolute matchup nightmare. Great hands and great speed. He makes a guy miss in space, and he's able to take it the distance. This guy is going to have to get double covered the rest of the day.
To the air, it's Carr. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Out here, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 20. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding.
Just trucks through the defender. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he's brought down in the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before the...
Got an opening here. Breaks into the clip. Here he goes. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Too much speed for the defense.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And he gets into the end zone, cutting the lead now to a single point. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Passes the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joe, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. They lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as...
It's caught. He's breaking free. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Irish. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Well, that's just a case of turning an 11-on-11 into a 1-on-1. What a throw from the quarterback. He knows he's got the advantage on the outside. The tall wide receiver has the height advantage. You put it up high and allow him to go make the catch for the touchdown.
Looking for a man. Coming after him. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
What a jolt of energy for this sideline and this offense, now creating a short field for these guys. What a great job by this kicker. Look at that ball rolling and then just takes the perfect hop and they're able to recover.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Single back, takes the handoff. He's got space.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this quarterback got away with that one. You're in field goal range. You can't put the ball in a precarious spot, and here tough situation, and that should have been picked off. What a clutch kick by this kicker. Ice in his veins, and now they lead in this ball game in the fourth quarter. That's a good offensive series, enough execution to put yourself in scoring range, and he buries it. I tell you, that was a great kick.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, he's got open space. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Turns it loose downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, how bold do they want to be here? It's 4th and short. You're on your own side of the 50. Do you want...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field, and obviously with this clock situation.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the back.
It's caught. He's got room. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Well, I can see what they're doing here. They're trying to get themselves back on schedule and create a manageable 3rd down situation, but the defense was ready for it. They're keying on this quarterback. They're keying on these option plays, and they are able to get a stop here and create an obvious passing situation. Now you're putting stress on your offensive line and that pass protection for this 3rd down.
They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this 5th defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, be decisive, and try to throw the ball in a tight window. Don't love this scramble on this down and distance.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. 1st and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. He keeps it on a design run. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. They get to the line here in the no huddle. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
If you're the offensive play caller, you've got to know if you've got a fourth down in your pocket or not. So the head coach has got to be communicating to his offensive coordinator whether he has 2 downs to score or if this is it. If this is it, it's got to be a throw. If not, maybe they run the football.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
Looking right, this one caught. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Makes the grab. It's Mobley. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
As a defense, you've got to understand, they're trying to attack outside the numbers to manage the clock. These corners, they've got to get up in coverage.
Dropping back, it's Carr. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Tackle made after just a short game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
This is really good situational awareness from this offense. They understand that they need to get the ball out of bounds. Remember now, the clock is going to stop if you get the first down. It's going to stop if you get the ball out of bounds. So you got to work those areas of the field. As a quarterback, this ball has to go past the chains or outside the numbers. That's how you're going to move it down and get this score that you desperately need.